Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Den, and I'm your host, Carlos Stargell. Now, like I told you earlier, same podcast, different new name, but everything's basically still the same. Only difference, I just combined them into one. So, live one-on-one is welcome on my podcast, but just to let you know, if you choose or want to go live, if you got my number, inbox me. If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, inbox me. And if you find it in your heart, hit the bell or that like, and please subscribe to my channel. If not, oh well. Anyway, I can, like I said, even though live one-on-one is welcome, but also do that solo thing as well. But those who tuning in, I just want to say thank y'all so kindly for tuning in to the Den. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff I do want to talk about. I just want to talk about this. Really, I want to talk about all this political shit going on. Like when Jill Scott, her, put it like this, her version of the national anthem. Guess what? I ain't mad at her because y'all know she telling the truth. Now, whoever wrote the first one, oh, say, can you see? See what? See a whole lot of bloodshed, whole lot of whips, and a whole lot of bullshit that went on back in the day that they thought it was right, but they know good well it wasn't right. So, Jill Scott, I salute you, my sister. Speak your mind. We need to do that more often. And one thing about me, don't never one thing about I'm gonna say this too. Don't never be afraid to speak directly and tell somebody the truth. The, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem with us today. We too afraid to speak our minds to the ones who we need to speak our minds to. But the ones who we do, the ones that need it, everybody act like they scared. But guess what? In the words of Bone Crusher, I ain't never scared. So what I got to be scared of? Why should I be scared of somebody who put their leg in one pan leg at a time, spit like I do, shit like I do, or whatever? And you think I'm afraid of man? No. If anything, I fear nobody but God. And if you got something to say, speak up with authority. And you don't need nobody's permission to speak your mind. But if you ain't got nothing to say, just sit down and shut up. And that's the honest to God truth. That's the problem. That's the problem with us today. Talking loud and ain't saying nothing. If I'm gonna talk loud, I'm gonna say something. And if they don't like it, oh well. Let the doorknob hit them when the dog should have bit them. That's just me right there. And all this stuff that's going on, that's what y'all need to be pissed and offended about instead of the words that's coming out of my mouth. Because guess what? I'm grown just like a lot of y'all are, and I'm gonna say what's on my mind. And I ain't and I look, and I'm not scared to say what I got to say because with me, what come up will come out. And guess what? A real man, and a real woman gonna say what they got to say. And a real man don't hide behind no sheets. And guess what, y'all? A lot of people, it's a lot of people had told me a lot of stuff that I say sometimes. I should put it out there so the world can hear it. No. Because if I do that, next thing you know, the FBI, NC, NCBI, Alamance County will be knocking on my door. And guess what? I ain't trying to cause no chaos, but I ain't trying to cause no chaos or step on nobody's toes. But I'm gonna say this: They claim that we have freedom of speech, which that's some damn bullshit because it's not. Because with us, it's more like freedom of speech or freedom of death. And if we say the wrong thing, either they gonna lock us up or kill us. So guess what? That's why a lot of our people so afraid to say what's on their mind. But only the real, like I said, only the real ones gonna speak their mind. And I'm gonna ask y'all something else too. Everybody asks, why come the FBI don't step in when and do something about the KKK or whatnot, or those other supremacist groups? But guess what? Soon as the F, soon as the NFAC stepped out, oh, America got scared. Especially when they went to Stone, especially when they made their trip to Stone Mountain. Guess what? I wasn't mad at them brothers, cause they weren't trying to start anything. If anything, they were trying to finish what these so-called Plymouth Rock stomping, cross burning, Anglo-Saxon metaphysicians started. Yeah, I said it. I mean, they've been doing stuff for so long, and they always and then didn't nobody see nothing wrong with it. Now they want to say something about. Now they want to say a whole lot about it. They want to say a whole lot about the bullshit. Now they want to take monuments down and change stuff. You might as well should have left well enough alone. But what's that gonna do? It ain't gonna change a damn thing because it is what it is. It doesn't happen, but that don't mean we like it. But there ain't no need to change it in now because the same shit still go on today on this day in this damn country and on this earth. And yes, I said it, and I'm gonna say it one more time. Those who getting offended about what's coming out my mouth need to get offended about the bullshit that's going on today. And that ain't nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and way past the quintessential truth. Word the big bird. And I'm gonna say, and that's another thing about our people of color. Something happened. I hate to say this, but it's real. They want to form a circle and join hands, protest, bust notes or whatever. Well, guess what? Something happened to somebody in my family. I'm not gonna form no circle. I ain't busting no notes, and I ain't protesting. Me, by any means necessary. That means the way you came at my people, I'm coming at your ass just as hard, harder than an uncut steel crack rock. And you think I'm scared? No. I mean, I try to be mindful, and I'm not, and look, and check this out. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes, but if the shoe fit, I want you to wear that son bitch good and wear it tight. And that's way past the quintessential truth. Root. But I'm gonna say this. In in my eyes, I feel everybody should get along. And what's so hard about getting along? Not a damn thing. People just, I mean, the ones who don't want to get along, they miserable, got a chip on their shoulder, and they just stone faced and sour mouthed. Well, I'm gonna say this right here. I love those kind of people. You know why? Cause it make it so fun and so easy for me to curse them out and make them feel lower than low. And then if I was to tell them about themselves and really get under their skin, in the words of Chuck D, somebody probably asked me how low could I go. I'm going lower than them. Look how low they did. Look how low they went on us for 500 years. You think I forgot? Heck no. But I will say this. All this stuff that went on needs to really, and it's still going on, it really needs to stop. Now these so-called bigots and racists, if you want to feel like that, take your ass on a deserted island and don't come back. And then you tell us Not, and then you tell us to go back to Africa. No, crawl back into the hole you had no business coming out of. Yeah, I said it. You wanna start stuff? Well, guess what? I'm gonna say what I got to say. And guess what? You can kiss my butt. Cause y'all ain't, cause I'm gonna tell you something about the undesired snakes of America. Y'all make it like the United States, but y'all ain't nothing but a piece of fucking shit on the damn map. And I'm gonna say this right here too. I'm gonna say this right here. And I heard somebody told me about somebody wanted Lake Lanier drained. Well, guess what? It need to be. They don't killed our people. They don't killed our people in Oscarville. Done destroyed that that little small town, and then you want to convert it into a lake. I see why. I see why motherfuckers drown in that shit now. Because of all the. Because you know what though? I'm just gonna say this. In your holy Bible, you reap what you sow. But in reality, not only what goes around comes around, but karma's a bitch, payback's a motherfucker, and revenge is sure enough sweet. And I hate to say this, but now the only reason now what I'm saying, and they really get, well, if I say something they really get offended, well, guess what? It's your guilt. It's your guilt. And people like me speak their mind. Then then people wanna look at me as being a militant, racist or whatnot. No, I'm not. I'm not nowhere near racist. I'm just speaking the facts. And what the problem is, they can't handle the truth. They cannot handle the truth because guess what? Everybody knows the truth hurts, and they know the truth shall set you free. And a lie don't care who tell it. And that's why I never had a problem letting anybody know, not just because of your color of your skin or your race or whatnot, even your religion, your lifestyle or whatever. I don't care about all that. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And I'm gonna tell you directly, you're a lie and your breath stink. And look, and like I said, I'm not scared. I'm not one thing about me, it's not like I said, it's not about the outside appearance. It's not about your race. It's not about your religion, your lifestyle or whatnot. It's about you. If you got a cold heart and you hateful, rude, disrespectful or whatnot, I don't have no problem cussing you out, telling you how I feel and telling you where you can go. I treat people like I want to be treated. I respect others like I want to be respected, and I will never intentionally hurt my fellow man. Like I said, it's not about the outside. It's about the heart. It's about the character. It's about it's about how you treat others and how you want people to respect you. And like I said, and another kind of person I can't stand is a yes. I cannot stand a yes man or whatever. Put like this, a butt kisser. And you know what though? Then again, now I love them butt kissers because that'll make me more easier to let them know that I got a tube of lipstick of of colors of your choice. Pick one and puck up, sucker. Yeah, puck up. Choose your color choice of lipstick. Smear it on. Puck up, cause you're gonna end up doing it anyway. Oh yeah, and another thing too. We got to tighten, brothers and sisters. We got to tighten up. I mean, if you really love the Lord, act like it. Stop trying to put others down. I mean, like I said, it ain't about the. It's not about the outside appearance. It's not about the race. Cause you know it's only one race, and that's the human race. Now all this crap about Caucasian, Negro, Chinese, Japanese, and all that. That's a man-made BS. A lot of stuff that was taught, that was told us ever since we came out the womb. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna say it in one word, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. BU double hockey stick sugar honey iced tea. And yeah, I said it. And y'all, and they've been telling us stuff that they want us that we they want us to hear, and they run away with it. But guess what? No more. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and we ain't and we damn sure tired of co-signing bullshit. Cause guess what? I don't co-sign that bullshit. Hell, I'm the damn author. I signed that shit, and I'm gonna say what like I said. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. And I don't want to step on nobody's toes. But like I said, but if the shoe fit, I want you to wear that sucker good and wear it tight. Yes, I said it. Stop trying to put others down just to pacify your needs. Because guess what? Don't nobody want you in the way. Don't nobody want to be around you no way. Because guess what? If you that much of a butthole, hell, you better off dead or in jail. I mean, I don't wish neither of those on nobody. But some people are better off dead. Some of them better off in jail. I mean, I hate to say this, but it's the truth, man. And I'm gonna say this. And the same ones that told us about the Bible, yeah, the King James version. That's what I want to get into. Oh, I found out some shit about that. Then I found out about this Jesus that everybody been worshiping for 500 years. You know what? If you look at Revelations, they'll tell you who Jesus really was, and they'll tell you what he really looked like. It's how all you have to do is look at the chapter of Revelations, 14th chapter, first verse. Now I'm gonna say this. Now y'all thought that now, like I said, a lot of y'all didn't pay attention to that back in '74 when Michael said that on Good Times. Guess what? I did, and it stuck with me. That's why a lot of people think I'm so radical now, because I read and I don't have no problem learning and searching for the truth because it's out there. I mean, come on now. Come on now, people. Come on now, brothers and sisters. The truth is out there. They just don't want you to. They just don't want you to know it. You know, like Chuck D said, devils prevented a whole lot of stuff from being known. That's the truth. I mean, honestly, that's how. I mean, if it was, I'm just gonna tell you like this. If it wasn't for my teacher in my senior year, I would have been lost in my. I would have been lost in history today. I'm not gonna mention this brother's name because of the respect his privacy. But I am gonna say one thing while I'm on this podcast. Thank you, brother. Thank you for opening my eyes in my senior year. And ever since I opened my eyes, I never looked back. And look, I thank you, my man, and I love you. And look, preach the gospel, man. Preach the gospel. But anyway, seems like when you learn the truth, they want to try to take that from you. And there's another thing too. Certain group of Plymouth Rock stumper cross burning so and so's, we ain't never took nothing from them. They took a whole lot from us, but we ain't never take nothing from them. We make something good, they want to take it. We make more than they make, they want to take it. We smarter than them, they don't want to acknowledge it. You know what? Forgive me for saying this, but I hope their ass bust hell wide open for their evil. And like Santana told them, you got you got to change your evil ways, baby. Well, guess what? They ain't gonna change. You know why? Because they too set in their damn ways. And I hate to say this, but I think they better off. I think people like that, I think they better off in hell. But they said that somebody told me to be careful about when you tell somebody to go to hell. Maybe, but guess what? That's the only place we can. That's the only place we know we can tell them. Hell, I can tell them worse. I can tell them to crawl back in the hole you had no business crawling out of. That's what I tell them. And I ain't got no problem letting them know. Let the doorknob hit them where the dog should have bit them. I mean, that's another thing too. That's what I'm gonna say. I do stress this. If you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything. Well, guess what? I'm not the type of person that like to fall. So guess what? I'm gonna stand up regardless. And if I do fall, I'm getting right back up, and I'm gonna come at your ass hard, harder. Excuse me, harder than uncut steel crack rock. Now you know that's hard. And like I said, people talk about you don't be scared. No, I'm never scared. I'm never scared to say. Well, certain things I won't say, but if I have to say it, I'm gonna say it. And like I'm gonna tell you something. And I don't like biting my tongue. You know why? Because it hurt. It hurt like a son of a bitch, especially after I bleed. So, in order to keep my tongue from bleeding, I'm not going to bite it. I'm going to say what I got to say. And if they don't like it, oh well. Excuse me. You know what? Which one? Yeah. Let me tell you something. Remember, people in hell like ice water, but that don't mean they get what they want. So guess what? In the words of the Rolling Stones, and I'm saying this to these Plymouth Rock stomping, cross burning, Anglo-Saxon magnificus. You can't always get what you want. And that is so true. They rather take than to get out there and earn it. That's why bad things happen to them. And I don't know if you noticed, something bad go down like a thunderstorm, tornado, hurricane, natural disaster. It always happen with them. Cause you know why? God don't like ugly, and he tired of they BU double hockey sticks, sugar honey iced tea. Excuse me one second. Excuse, excuse me, brothers and sisters. But anyway, getting back to what I, getting back to this yours right now. Yeah, I know that. Wait a minute. Now getting back to what I was saying, it's always the truth. It's the, it's always some truth out there. And I'm just gonna say this: thank the Lord for technology, internet, and social media. Those are other ways to discover the truth. And guess what? What comes up will come. What's in the dark always come to light. And you can run, but you can't hide. And I'm just telling it like a TIT is. And like I said, I don't want y'all to think I sound like a radical, because I'm not. I'm just being me. I tell people, I'm not a radical. I'm not a panther. I, I am what I was born as, a black man. And like I said, even though my name is Carlos, but at least that's the name my mama gave me. But my dad, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this in the joking manner, but at the same time it's real too. Those who know my nickname, y'all know my nickname is Furt. My daddy, God bless him, wanted to name me Ferdinand. I'm glad he didn't, because if he did, I promised the Lord, and I promised y'all, If my daddy would have, I promise you, if he would have named me Ferdinand, I would have changed my name that sounded like something you catch under your feet. And that's for real. Yes, I would have changed. Yes, I would have changed my name, especially like I said. I would change my name to something that sounds like you, like I said, that you catch under your feet. But at least it would have had a meaning. But I'm gonna tell you this too. And like I said, I would have changed it to Islam. I would change it to Islam name because guess what? By us being the original people on this earth, we are Islams. I mean, I do support Islam, but we only serve one God. Yes, we do. So I don't really talk about. I don't even consider myself religious. It's more about spirituality. Cause I'm gonna say this right quick. Religion messed a lot of people up in life, brainwashed and all, and they got some of the freakiest behaviors I ever seen in my life, especially in church. I believe a lot of them go to church every Sunday just to put on the show. See who can shout the longest, shout the hardest, and all that stuff. A lot of people don't go to church. A lot of them don't even go to church for the real reason why they should go. A lot of them go for entertainment. A lot of them, yeah, they go for entertainment. They go for, they go see, they go, and then basically it's a fashion show. And then you got those sisters, especially on the motherboard. Ooh, did you see what you call a hand on? Woman, sit your ass down and shut up and mind your damn business. That's what you need to do. And then the ones who think they can sing and they know they can't sing, and you better not tell them they can't sing. And look, I'm serious. You better not tell them. But then, and they be the main ones who always keep a mess going. But it's all fine and good because you don't go to church to worship them. You go to church to worship the Lord. But I will say this, I ain't gonna lie to you. I enjoy the singing, I ain't gonna lie. Even though I go for the right reason, but I do enjoy the singing. I guess that's why I picked that up from. Now I'm gonna say this. Now I ain't trying to get up off the subject, but when I say about them crazy behaviors in church, like you got them deacons, they can sit up there and they you know, and then you always got that one. You know he gonna get distracted. They be singing them songs. They sing them songs like, "When all God's children get," and then that deacon that get distracted, he'll turn around, look at that girl in the miniskirt back. I'm gonna give you what you want, give you what you need. You ain't really funked around till you funk with the D. And then you got the ones, and you got the ones that be like like I told you. Then you got that one, them deacons. You got one that think he can outdress everybody. And then he got one of them Ronald Isaac Kings. And then they be up there saying, "You better run, better run, better." And then that sucker slider go, "Hey, nigga, you ain't James Brown. Cut that shit out." But I will say this though, like I said, even though I talk a whole lot of mess about church, but brothers and sisters, that's my refuge too. I mean, it block out all the chaos and the bullshit that's going on today. So, yeah, that's my refuge. But I can talk about it because I go. The ones who talk about it and don't hardly be there. One advice for y'all: shut up. But anyway, my time is up, and I really want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Den. And if you find in your heart, hit the like or the bell. And if you like to go live one-on-one sometimes, let me know in advance. Call me or inbox me on Facebook. But until tomorrow, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take good care of yourselves and each other. Peace to fingers. I'm out of here like last year.
I like it. I love it. I want some more.
And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night, brothers and sisters.